This is only going to be a small video, as it's something that is bugging me. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot is bugging me after Volume 8 especially. It's kind of like the last 4 episodes just bug the shit out of you. And then there's that whole thing with Eddie. Oh, we only finished production yesterday. Yeah, my ass. You said you're working on Volume 9 a fucking year ago. I swear, this company. Oh yeah, we're practically done. 6 months later, oh yeah, we just finished it. Um, so out of all the fucked up things that have gone on, the one thing that's just clicking with us, because if you go to Ironwood's office when he's in there, and they tell him, oh, when to let the friggin' students go, you have a whole computer set up, and on the computer setup, it's basically got a list of the Atlesian military. It's got paladins, it's got troops, it's got battleships, and you can see that some are dark, meaning they've been destroyed, and some are lit up, so they're still active. And you get the gist that about half the military, or about a third of the military, is still alive, which is good because we're assuming something shit's about to happen. So we're like, we need at least some of them left to at least hold something back. Nah, that never happened because after the whole battle with Salem, Rooster Teeth and Crwby forgot that the military existed. As far as they were concerned, there's like 5 or 6 Atlesian knights left, and that's it. There was nothing else left. And then you get to the final episode. This whole, oh, look at Team Rwby, how great they are. They created the portal system, and they're going to evacuate all of Mantle and Atlas, and they're going to save all the lives because they're such good people. Even though Team Rwby, even though Winter, no one actually mentioned it. Like, Winter doesn't even mention it to the Aesop. She never turns around and goes, oi, we got this secret plan to save all of the Atlas lives, all of the Mantle lives, and we're going to get them to Vacchio where they're safe. No one mentions it. Not like, even if you want to ignore Ironwood, they don't mention it to anybody else. You know, saving every single life in the country might be enough to actually convince people you're not the bad guys. But it's never mentioned because then there would be a debate as to who, like, are you going to take their side? And of course, a lot of people would take their side. It's like, oh, fuck the city, everyone's alive. But it's never mentioned. Why is it never mentioned? For the sake of the plot. Honestly, that should be the new Rwby merchandise. Rwby, where shit happens for the sake of the plot and not because it has to happen. And this is what comes up with the military. This is why I'm bringing it up. When they have the dimensional portal system, the only thing that's animated is civilians. That's it. It's indicated there are portals on Atlas, there are portals in Mantle, but only civilians get animated. There's no Atlesian military at all. And I'm not saying there has to be knights, which would have come in handy, eh? If they were walking through there with their guns, like, shooting Cinder or Neo. Oh, but that conflicts with the plot because they would have to animate more. Or there's no troops just walking with their guns and they're like, oh, we'll protect the troops as soon as we get through the friggin' portal and help people and shit. You know, that would have been a conflict in even the troops. It's like, we don't want to drop the bomb on Mantle. We're here to protect the people. When we were fighting the Grim Whale, we were doing it to protect the people. The only reason, like, we admit that when we got pulled back from Mantle, we couldn't handle the situation, so we retreated. It means that the troops are different from Ironwood, and they're considering the situation. They didn't want to do that. So here's the question: when you watch Atlas fall, whatever's left of the fleet is no longer there. They're just not animated anymore. What happened to the fleet? maybe they just forgot about it because they're dumbasses and they were animating the fucking show up to 24 hours before its release. What happened to the troops? Based on what you've shown us in the show, the Paladins aren't wiped out. The Elysian military's not wiped out. They're still alive, but we don't see them animated. So this leaves us with one assumption we can make. Oh no, two. Either we admit that they're dumb fucks and they forgot to animate it, or two, they left them to die. That Crwby came in their. This is what they would have come up to in their head, because Ironwood is bad man military. He's evil, so all the troops have to die with him. Yo, Rooster Teeth, what about the Aesops and Winter? Oh no 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 no! They deserve redemption. They're good people, but not the individual troops, who were pissing their pants on the front lines. Nah, they're evil. Let them die. Dude, give if anyone sees this video, F in the comment section for the Elysian military. Team Rwby hiding in the Schnee Manor, drinking their tea. Even May said, "Get your ass to the front lines or get your ass to Mantle to protect the people," and they didn't. They didn't. And all those people with Winter, all those troops in on the line next to the Paladins and everything, fighting to protect Atlas. The one you survive, and what happens? You get left behind to fucking die. Well done, Crwby, you bunch of dumb fucks.